Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And today I'm going to give you my top 10 slim, lightweight, office carry, gentleman's carry, whatever you want to call it. These are my favorite 10 that are in my collection that you can currently buy. None of these are no longer available at the time I did this video. And some of them you may have to wait a little while, but you can still buy them. So, and this is also my $100 and over. If y'all like this video and y'all want to see my 100 and under, y'all let me know down in the comments. So let's get started. So the first one is right at that border, and that is the drop Gent. I've done a lot of mods to mine, but in standard form, it's just the G10 titanium liner lock, S35 VN blade, doesn't come with a thumb stud. I just like to mod my stuff. Very lightweight, very, very smooth, good action. I've owned two of these. Both of them had excellent action. Nice discreet pocket clip. And this is, I think I paid right at $100 for it. Like I said, for S35 VN, it's ground nicely, not a super thick blade. Good choice right here. All right, the next one is a custom, but it's not an outrageous expensive one, and if you DM him, I'm sure he can take care of you. And that is the Wells Blade Works Open L mod, and this was originally an Open L number 9 carbon blade that he took the wood scales off, made some micarta scales for it, and turned it into a liner lock. And added a thumb stud. So he fixed all the things I didn't really love about the Open L. Still get that super slicey blade, but you get a blade that locks up, titanium liners, super featherweight, basically no profile. And at the time he made this one, it was $140 to get him, you pay him for the knife and then all of his custom work. I think that was very reasonable. Now, I say at the time it was $140 because, you know, it all depends on, you know, demand and material costs and stuff like that. So let's say relatively $140. Love the slicing capability of the Open L. And now one hand open, and I don't have to use that little pivot lock. Game changer. Oh, and the pocket clip. That's just game changer. Titanium pocket clip. All right, the next, another drop knife, and that is the drop Brad Zinker collaboration Dogtooth, made by We Knives. This is also S35 VN. Very slim, minimal footprint in the pocket. You see it's nice and thin this way, thin this way. Very discreet flipper tab, so you know it's not going to get in the way of your hands. Nice deep carry pocket clip with recessed screws. Excellent action. I would have liked a little bit more if it wouldn't have had this compound grind in here, but I really don't notice, you know, any difference in the cutting ability. Nice thin blade stock, super smooth. And let's see, I just looked on drop, and the Dogtooth is $135. But I will say, if you're interested in this or the Gent or anything, any knives on drop, if you don't want to, you know, if the price seems, you know, a little bit out of your reach, but you really want the knife, maybe wait till like Christmas time, because I think I paid $100 for this. They usually do some sales on their popular models. So just keep an eye out. If you're not a member of drop.com, I would definitely get aboard. They got the new Gavco Nurse that should be dropping soon. I mean, coming out soon. That's one I'll be picking up. All right, the next I haven't done a video on. I need to, and that is the Three Rivers knives. Three Rivers Manufacturing. Sorry about that. Oh, the Three Rivers Manufacturing Atom. This is $200, I believe, around about $200 in this configuration. This is the camo micarta. it's 3D contoured with the milling. You can see that milling right there. Absolutely love this configuration. 20 CV blade, super nice and slicey blade. Good cutter, nice and thin. Good pocket clip, and I love the fact that let's check this out. You got that full size blade on there. All these knives are under 3 ounces too. I didn't mention 2.86 ounces. So I don't carry larger knives that often, but whenever I have a larger knife that feels like a smaller knife in the pocket, I tend to carry those a lot more. And this is a USA produced knife along with the Wells blades. So company, the husband and wife are both super nice. Talk to them often. And I just picked up one of their nerds as well. I got to do a video on it soon. Alrighty. Next one is the Benchmade Bailout. This is the newer version of the Bailout with the M4 steel, aluminum scales. Love, like I said, the really slim package with the full-size blade on there, under 3 ounces. These go for $212. Could have definitely done without the pommel and glass breaker. I'll probably remove it eventually. I love the pocket clip. Just a really cool design. You get that thin blade stock. M4 is really good steel. It's coated because it's not a stainless. And I just noticed that benchmade.com/patent. Super smooth, super snappy, and it's been holding a great edge. The coating's okay. Hadn't got enough cutting to really test it out yet, because I just got that not long ago. All right, that's another USA produced knife, and here's another USA produced knife, and that is the Hogue Deca. The Deca is a $140 knife, USA made, 20 CV blade steel, super lightweight, and once again, you know, thin, comfortable in my medium-sized hands. It fits me perfect. If you have a large hand, it's maybe a little small for you. Now, mine looks a little different because I have gotten mine reground because it was already a good performer. I wanted to up the performance a little bit. So my buddy Transparent Knives, Brian, thinned this out big time. So it's nice and thin now. From the factory, it was still a good cutter. It was 20 thousandths behind the edge, just like your paramilitary 2. But I just wanted to take it up to the next notch. So there you go. That's the Hogue Deca. All right, the next is another Benchmade, and that is the Mini Bugout. This variation, I have titanium scales on it, but in the stock configuration, the Mini Bugout with the satin blade, the stonewash blade, stonewash blade is $119. I like this size, nice compact. I could put it in my fifth pocket of my jeans. Got that nice clip that's on the Bailout, S30V steel. And if this one's too small, this is another one that seen a lot of use. You can see the coating is coming off all over the place. S30V steel as well here. The stock comes with these grivery handles, or whatever you want to call them, plastic handles. They're tough enough for what you'd be putting this knife through. Great action on both of them. Good heat treats, USA made. The larger one is $144 in this configuration with the coated blade. All right, the next one is a much older knife, but you can still find them in stock on Amazon, at least from whenever I record this video. And that is another USA produced knife, the Buck Mayo Waimea. I think it's Waimea. Man, I wish Buck still made knives like this. This is, like I said, older. I think this was in 90 sometimes, maybe 99 or so, maybe 2000. It's got a nice deep hollow grind on it. It's a smaller knife. My medium-sized hands, I can just get 4 fingers on it. Love that blade shape. It's a titanium frame block that's got a black coating on it. Put my anno on the clip. It's got the Boss heat treat, S30V steel. And on Amazon, this is a $209 knife. Like I said, I wish Buck would make knives like this again. This is riding on Teflon, so, and tip down only, so if that's a detractor, then don't choose this one. All right. Next one is probably the most expensive in this list, and that is the Reeve knives, small 21 in Singo blade, S35V in steel, micarta inlays. Just a classic knife that will, you know, be something I could hand down to my kids. In this exact configuration, this is a $475 knife. Excellent heat treatment, excellent lockup, glassy smooth. I mean, there's not much more I need to say. It's just a classic design, nice and comfortable. Love it. Only thing I wish they would have better thumb studs, dual thumb studs, and that weren't pointy like that. I'll probably eventually change it to a dual thumb stud. And I wish they would ground these a little bit thinner. Let's see what the thickness is. Well, I got somebody here. So last one is the Quiet Carry Waypoint. Absolutely love this knife. $295. You get Vanex steel, pretty much rust proof, very slim, very slicey. Absolutely love this knife. Deep carry wire pocket clip, and you know, these are also excellent choices. This is the current, no, just go check them out. I'm drawing a blank. All right, guys and girls, hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.